In today's video, you will learn about 7 vitamins whose lack may cause depression. Did you know that? Just like any other organ of our body, the brain needs certain vitamins to work properly. A prolonged lack of some vitamins may harm your brain and cause a series of neurological and emotional issues. It is common to think that if we feel sad or low, we must have some sort of emotional or behavioral issue. However, people rarely think about their diets as the solution or prevention for these issues. Did you know that some vitamins can prevent and cure mental disorders? See how including some vitamins in your diet can positively affect your mental health. 1. B-complex vitamins. The B-complex is composed of 8 vitamins that are sometimes called anti-stress vitamins. Did you know that? These are essential to fight the effects of stress on the brain, as they form neurotransmitters that are responsible for keeping a good mood. Let's talk about the 3 main vitamins of the B-complex. B6, pyridoxine, is found in foods of animal and plant sources. It is essential for the development of the central nervous system and cognitive function. B9, folate, is also known as folic acid. We talked about it recently on the channel. You can watch the suggested video to learn more about it. This vitamin is found in innards, beans, and dark green leaves like spinach and broccoli. B12, known as cobalamin, is essential for cell metabolism, especially in the gastrointestinal tract, bone marrow, and nervous tissue. Foods rich in vitamin B12 are those of animal sources, such as dairy products, red meat, liver, fish, and eggs. 2. Vitamin D. The deficiency of vitamin D is associated with depression, dementia, and autism. This vitamin helps in the production of serotonin, the hormone responsible for mood and happiness. Also, vitamin D is important for the immune system and bone health. A 2010 study noted that the lack of vitamin D is common among the elderly, teenagers, obese people, and people with chronic diseases. Spending some time exposed to the sunlight helps the body get more vitamin D. Or you can also take supplements of this vitamin. 3. Magnesium. Magnesium is important to our health in many different ways. It is responsible for activating more than 300 different enzymatic reactions in the body and is essential for nervous transmissions, muscle contraction, blood clotting, energy production, bone and cell formation, and for the metabolism of nutrients. Did you know that magnesium deficiency can cause stress? You can find this nutrient in spinach, collard greens, chard, pumpkin seeds, yogurt, and almonds. 4. Tryptophan. Tryptophan is an essential amino acid used by the brain, combined with vitamin B3 and magnesium to produce serotonin, an important neurotransmitter for the biochemical processes of sleep and mood. Since it is an essential amino acid, our body can't produce tryptophan on its own, and we need to get it from foods. You can find tryptophan in fish, turkey, eggs, nuts, chestnuts, legumes, azuki beans, lentils, soy, pumpkin seeds, beer yeast, flaxseed, oats, whole grain rice, dark chocolate, and tofu cheese. 5. Zinc. Zinc is another essential micronutrient that helps reduce the risk of depression thanks to its key role in neural functions. According to a 2013 study, depression is associated with a lower concentration of zinc in the peripheral blood. This deficiency can be easily corrected with foods like red meat, eggs, crustaceans, vegetables, nuts, whole grain cereals, and dairy. 6. Iron. Iron deficiency is a common issue among women. It can cause depression and also lead to a lower number of red blood cells, which causes fatigue, mental confusion, loss of appetite, irritability, and other symptoms of depression. A 2013 study noted that anemia associated with iron deficiency is significantly related to an increased risk of unipolar depression and bipolar disorder, anxiety disorder, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, and a shortfall in the general and mental development of children and teenagers. To increase your iron intake, eat foods like red meat, soy, beets, fish, oat flour, peanut butter, spinach, beans, pomegranates, and eggs. However, for the body to properly absorb iron, you also need foods that are rich in vitamin C, such as broccoli, collard greens, orange, papaya, acerola cherry, lemon, etc. 7. Omega-3. Increasing your intake of omega-3 rich foods and also taking omega-3 capsules is useful to prevent and fight depression and anxiety. as it improves the control of emotions and mood and reduces the symptoms of depression, sleep issues, and lack of sexual desire, common symptoms among depressed people. To get an adequate amount of omega-3 fatty acids, you should eat flaxseed, fatty fish such as salmon, and also nuts and eggs. As you have seen, a balanced diet helps fight the symptoms of depression. But it is important to remember that all these vitamins can be prescribed by your doctor or nutritionist if necessary. Combining the recommended treatment with a diet rich in essential nutrients for your brain and body increases the chances of a quick recovery. Isn't it amazing? If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more recipes and tips, subscribe to the channel.